Hello, welcome to our presentation on our AWS Multifactor Authentication Enforcement tool. This tool was created by myself, John Hill, with Stephanie Barreto, Elsa Nell, and Daniel Esquirosa. Our mentor was Masood Sajadi. Next slide. The purpose of the project is to develop a tool that automatically enforces multi-factor authentication for all AWS IAM users and roles in an AWS environment. The goal of this tool is to enhance security by reducing the risk of unauthorized access to AWS resources, including sensitive data and infrastructure. By enforcing MFA, the tool adds an extra layer of security to the authentication process, requiring users to provide a second form of authentication in addition to their password, such as a code generated by a mobile app or a hardware token. This can help prevent unauthorized access to AWS accounts, even if passwords are compromised. Additionally, the tool provides monitoring and reporting capabilities to help ensure that all users and roles are compliant with the MFA policy. By automating this process, the tool can save time for administrators and improve overall security posture in the AWS environment. So the purpose of the risk assessment is to help identify potential threats and associated risks to the security of AWS resources. One major risk is weak or compromised passwords, which has a high risk rating. Another risk is insider threats from privileged users, which has a medium risk rating. Social engineering attacks that target users to bypass MFA is another risk with a medium risk rating. Misconfiguration or improper implementation of the MFA enforcement tool is a low risk but still important consideration. And service disruptions or failures of AWS services used for MFA is another low risk consideration. This project would require access to data on AWS IAM users and roles, including information such as usernames, roles, access keys, and permissions. Additionally, the tool would need to store information on MFA policies and compliance status for each user and role. Methodology steps. So we would identify IAM users and roles. The first step would be to identify the IAM users and roles in the AWS environment. This can be done by using AWS APIs to collect information on the IAM users and roles. The tool would need to be configured to automatically enforce MFA for all IAM users and roles. This can be done by configuring MFA policies for each user and role by using AWS APIs to enable MFA. The tool would need to monitor MFA compliance across all IAM users and roles, and the tool would need to be tested to ensure that it is working as intended to identify any issues or bugs. Iterations may be required to improve the accuracy and effectiveness of the tool. The methodology also involves other steps such as reporting, notification, and remediation, as mentioned earlier. Additionally, the tool may need to integrate with other AWS services to provide a more comprehensive view of security risk and potential security events. Overall, the methodology for this project involves a combination of data collection, policy configuration, monitoring, testing, and iteration to develop a tool that automatically enforces MFA for all IAM users and roles in an AWS environment. Our implementation of an MFA enforcement tool has resulted in significant improvements for the overall security posture that you would see in an organization. By successfully enforcing MFA for all users and roles in our AWS environment, we have reduced the risk of unauthorized access to sensitive data and infrastructure. In addition, the compliance with security policies is improved that ensures all users and roles are meeting MFA requirements. This leads to a reduced number of security risks for an organization. The implementation of MFA has also led to improved user awareness and behavior when it comes to authentication practices. Users would be more aware of the importance of strong authentication and risks associated with weak passwords. By automating the MFA enforcement process, you can also achieve a greater operational efficiency, saving time for administrators and allowing them to focus on other important security tasks. Finally, the implementation of the MFA tool can provide with future scalability and adaptability, ensuring that you can continue to enhance the security posture of an organization as it grows and security threats continue to evolve. The project would involve several key steps, including identifying IAM users and roles, implementing MFA enforcement, monitoring MFA compliance, and testing and iterating the tool. The tool would require access to data on IAM users and roles, MFA policies, and compliance status for each user and role. The methodology involves a combination of data collection, policy configuration, monitoring, testing, and iteration to develop a tool that automatically enforces MFA for all IAM users and roles in an AWS environment. Overall, the purpose of this project is to improve security postures in an AWS environment, reduce risk, improve compliance, and simplify management while providing a seamless user experience. For our future steps and research, we're looking into integration with other cloud platforms. So while this project focuses specifically on the AWS environment, future research could explore extending the tool to other cloud platforms such as Azure and Google Cloud Platform. This would enable organizations to enforce MFA across multiple cloud platforms and increase their overall security posture. Um, Although the tool aims to provide seamless user experience, there may be additional opportunities to further enhance the user experience. Future research could explore additional ways to simplify the authentication process for users while maintaining the security of their accounts. The tool currently monitors MFA compliance and provides reporting on compliance status, but future research could explore additional ways to monitor security risk and potential security events. For example, the tool could be enhanced to detect and alert administrators to suspicious login attempts or unusual account activity. Uh, the tool could be integrated with other third-party tools such as security information and event management systems, identity access management solutions, and other security tools. This would provide a more comprehensive view of security risks and enable more proactive measures to prevent unauthorized access. Uh, as with any security tool, continuous improvement and iterations are crucial. Future research could explore ways to improve the accuracy and effectiveness of the tool over time, including through machine learning and other advanced technologies. Pending any questions, this concludes our presentation. Thank you for your time.